Today we are going to look at iReady and how to monitor your students' progress and hold them accountable for the iReady software. You go to your digital content and click on iReady, and then this page will load. And we're going to be wanting to look at the reports today. And as you can see, there's a lot of different types of reports that you can open. And there's individual student reports that you can open with a bunch of different ones as well. I think the quickest and easiest one for teachers to use would be under class reports, and you go to class response to instruction. Here you can pick when you want them to show. You can do all activity, last month, last week, or you can set a specific window. Let's take a look first at last week. On the top, you'll see a quick class summary where you can gain some good information. Where I want to focus today is on the students' individuals. You can see a lot of different columns with great information, but where I'm most interested is lessons passed, and you can organize it by clicking on that arrow. And here you can see how many lessons were passed last week by your class. Typically, Baltimore County encourages students to pass 2 to 3 lessons on iReady a week. Also, what's a great place to look is overall pass rate. You can see which students are opening lessons but not actually passing them. This is the time where you can have that accountability talk with the student and say, hey, I can see you opened 5 lessons, but you only passed 1, and kind of determine if it's the child simply being lazy, spacing out, or truly needing your assistance. By doing this, it's quick and easy. You can see it all in one-stop shop, and you can have those conversations with those kids. Typically, I see after having these conversations, you'll see these lessons passed and the lessons completed start to match each other. And I'm going to go back for a moment to show you how you can monitor the child daily. If you drop down on the Show tab, you can set the window to whatever you want. So if you wanted to check on how the child did just that day, or a day last week where you had a sub in and you want to make sure that they were doing what they were supposed to that day because you weren't there to check to make sure, you can just click on that day and create the report. That way you're monitoring what the children are doing, and you can see, most of my students spent some time on it, but not all of them did. What were those children doing when they were supposed to spend time on this program? And you can, gain all that information from there as well. You can see that some kids spent no time, but some kids spent a short amount of time and then didn't pass lessons. So these are just great conversation starters with the students. And basically, when you're having these conversations with them, they'll quickly learn, I'm being monitored, I'm being watched, I'm being checked in on. I'm going to take this time more seriously, and hopefully you'll see what I see, which is significant growth in your student data. Hope this is helpful.